Konnichiwa, Erika desu. Hi, this is Erika and we're going to be studying for the JLPT. So today we're going on to lesson number 12. And we are going to continue with counting, how to count objects, people, and so on. In Japanese, depending on the object or the type of animal, for example, the way we count is different, especially what comes after the numbers. For example, please look at the first page of your textbook. When we count thin things, okay, very thin objects such as paper or shirts, we use this kanji, might. Okay, so let's try counting from 1 to 10. Okay. First, 1, thin object, ichimai. 2, 2枚. 3, 3枚. 4, 4枚. 5, 5枚. 6, 6枚. 7, 7枚. 8, 8枚. 9, 9枚. And 10, 10枚. Okay, so when we're counting, again, thin objects, we use mai. Okay. Right, so now let's look at other objects. Okay, this time let's count small animals. Okay. For example, dog, cats, maybe even insects or fish. So when we count small animals, we use this kanji. We read this hiki. Okay, hiki. So this time there are a few numbers when the kanji is read a bit differently. Okay, so depending on the number, what comes after changes. For example, ippiki. Okay, ippiki. This is one small animal. The hiki becomes pi, piki, ippiki. Okay, now two small animals, nihiki, nihiki. 3, 3匹, 3匹. This time it's bi, 3匹. 4, 4匹. 5, 5匹. 6, 6匹. 6匹. 7, 7匹. 8, 8匹. 8匹. 9, 9匹. And 10, 10匹. 10匹. Okay, so please be careful about how you pronounce piki or hiki. So, and for 3, it's biki. So when you count small animals, please remember this. Okay, now let's go on to counting what you put on your feet. For example, socks or shoes. When we count objects like this, we use this kanji. This means feet. Okay, ashi. It reads, you can read it as ashi, but we also read it as soku. And we use soku when counting numbers. Okay. First, let's say 1 pair. Okay, 1 pair. 1 pair of socks, for example, isoku. 一足 2 二足 二足 3 三足 三足 4 四足 四足 5 五足 五足 6 六足 六足 7 七足 七足 8 八足 okay, not 8 八足 and 9 9 九足 九足 and finally 10 10足 10足 okay, so the red words, please check the pronunciation of the numbers. Okay, you have a small tsu, so put a space between when you pronounce hasoku, jusoku, and isoku. Okay, now let's count clothes. Okay, usually this means a set of clothing or maybe a dress, suit, jacket, for example. So when we count clothing, we use this kanji. This means wear, okay? And we read it chaku. Chaku. So let's read 1 from 1 to 10. 1 ichaku. Ichaku. 2 nichaku. Nichaku. 3 sanchaku. Sanchaku. 4 yonchaku. Yonchaku. 5 gochaku. Gochaku. 6 rokuchaku. Rokuchaku. 7 nanachaku. Nanachaku. 8 hachaku. Hachaku. 9 kyuchaku. Kyuchaku. And 10 juchaku. Juchaku. So again, the pronunciation, we have a small tsu. Please put a space in between when you pronounce it. Ichaku, hachaku, juchaku. Okay. So here we're going to count large numbers. Okay, large numbers. We use this for money a lot. Okay, so first let's go to the hundreds. 100 to 1,000. Okay, please look at your textbook. 100 is 100. 100. 200 200. 300 300. 300. 400 400. 500 500. 500. 600 600. 600. 700 700. 700. 800 800. 800. 900 900. 900. And 1,000. 1000. 1000. Okay. Also, in kanji, this is sen. Okay. Sen is 1,000. 100. 100 is 100. Okay. 100 and 1000. Right, now let's count from 1,000 to 10,000. 1,000 to 10,000. So again, 1,000 is 1000. So 1000. Okay, 1,000. 2,000. 2,000. 2000 3000 3000 3000 4000 4000 4000 5000 5000 5000 6000 6000 6000 7000 7000 7000 8000 8000 8000 9000 9000 9000 and 10,000 1万 1万. In kanji it's written like this. This is man. Okay, 10,000. So now let's count from 10,000 to 100,000. Okay, 100,000. So again, 10,000 is 1万 1万. 20,000 2万 2万. 30,000 3万 3万 3万. 40,000 4万 4万. 50,000 5万 5万. 60,000 6万 6万. 70,000 7万 7万. 80,000 8万 8万. 90,000 9万 9万. And 100,000 is 10万. Okay, this is the end of today's lesson. Thank you for listening. Today we learned how to count objects. In Japanese, the way we count objects is very difficult. Okay, what comes after is very different depending on the object. So please review today's lesson, and I will see you next time. Bye.